Hello?
Hey man, where were you? You missed Grand March, you missed pictures, you missed everything. We're on the bus right now. Where are you?
Good morning, Elks.
I'm Casey.
And I'm KK. And welcome to the Elk River High School News.
Today we're going to be covering our girls basketball champs, the culinary champs, and a quick highlight of the news team.
This day in history, a new website called The Hub, a piece on the Hallway Cafe, and a PSA about senior slide.
It's a pretty exciting newscast, so let's just jump into it.
So Casey, what about these spring sports?
You know, KK, I don't really know what's going on.
Well, let's go over to our sports anchors. Now they can fill us in.
Welcome back, Elks. Spring sports are now in full swing.
Starting off with softball, the girls have had a great start to their season so far. They opened the season off with a 7-4 win against Coon Rapids. Awesome way to start out the season, girls.
Next, on to baseball. The Elks got the chance to face Rogers in the U.S. Bank Stadium. They held on to a 2-0 lead that won the game for them. Great job, boys.
Wow. The boys lacrosse team hosted Osseo Park Center on their season opener and were able to come away with a 5-2 victory. Nice job, boys.
The Elk River golf team took part in the Blaine Invitational with many great performances. They were able to come away with third place and a score of 306.
That's insane. The tennis team faced Osseo and had a 7-0 sweep. They then went on to face Minneapolis Washburn, and things didn't go as well. They ended up losing 2-5, but that's okay, boys. Their record is still 5-1, so great job, guys.
The track team has had a great season so far. They made their way to Totino Grace for a JV meet, and with many great performances. A new school record was set by thrower Sydney Wentland in shot put. She was able to throw 41 feet in 2.25 inches. Awesome job, Sid.
Lastly, let's head over to Chris for interviews with the state-winning basketball team and culinary teams.
I'm Kaylee, I'm a senior. I'm Avalon, I'm the team mentor, and I'm a senior.
I'm Dan, I'm the captain, I'm also a senior.
I'm Mark, also a senior.
I'm Drea, I'm team alternate, I'm also a senior.
So what exactly is culinary team? Oh, sorry. So we go to Cisco, which is in Mounds View, and we prepare 2 3-course meals in under 60 minutes and with no running water or electricity.
We have 2 Bunsen burners and a camp oven.
Pizza.
What meals did you guys prepare at state?
For the appetizer, we prepared sauteed sea scallops, butternut squash puree, red cabbage slaw, and candy bacon.
For the entree, we prepared pan-seared beef tenderloin, avocado, foie gras, Swiss chard, truffle demi, and a truffle leaf tart.
For the dessert, we prepared a goat cheese stick meal, panna cotta with lingonberry sorbet, honeycomb, honey basil, and orange sweet.
Are any of you going to pursue a career in the culinary field after high school?
Yeah, I'm going to Johnson & Wales University in Rhode Island to study culinary nutrition.
I'm also going to Johnson & Wales, and I'm going in Denver, and I'm going to study the culinary arts / business degree.
I'm doing business operations and administration. I'm going to be a fax teacher in like weeks.
And I'm going to UMD for mechanical engineering. But food and what you learn in ProScience often helps you with more than just making food. You learn problem-solving skills, how to prepare. It's a lot more than just food. So.
Yeah, it's a lifelong skill.
It's a lifelong skill.
Culinary team next year tryouts, come try out because we are all graduating and we need people to carry on the tradition of
winning.
Yeah, being winners.
Yeah.
You guys ready?
All right, thank you, Noah and Caitlin. I'm here with the girls basketball team who just won state. Could you girls introduce yourself?
I'm Sydney, and I was a center.
I'm Haley, a guard.
Danielle, forward guard.
Kelsey, guard.
Ava, guard.
Gabby, guard.
All right, so what does it feel like to win state?
It was an unreal feeling, and there's really no words to describe it, and it was just a great way to end our season.
What made this year different from the rest of the years?
What I think that made this season different from the other ones is that we were seniors and it was our last time to do something big, and that's exactly what we did.
Were there any hardships that you guys struggled with throughout the season?
We had a lot of injuries and sickness throughout the year.
I sprained my ankle 2 days before the section finals and had to play on it. It's still not better. So that's good.
I broke my foot in January, so.
So, any advice for the underclassmen playing next year?
Work hard every day and just don't take anything for granted because it goes really fast, so enjoy it.
Any final thoughts?
We just want to thank everyone for all the support. We couldn't have done it without the whole school and the community.
All right, thank you guys. Back to you guys in the studio.
Hey Casey, have you ever wondered what it takes to run the news?
Yeah, I have, actually.
The news needs more people for next year. Here's a quick video showing what it takes to be on the news team.
Oh, hey, you must be the new kid. Welcome to the news team. I'm Connor, the main editor, and I'm just going to be showing you around and get you a feel for the rooms. This is the writing room. This is where we do pretty much all our planning. This is Jackson, Chris, and Brady. I write the script.
I do too. That's Brady.
All right, let me show you around into the main room. This is where we do all our filming. We film anchors and weather. Oh, sorry to interrupt, guys. This is Sarah.
I film stuff.
This is Dawson.
I do weather.
And then this is Ben.
Hey, I help with performing interviews, doing some local biz, and just overall helping out where I can.
And Chief. Hey, newest kid here besides you.
Me. I film for weather, and I do PSAs.
That's our guy. That's our main man. We have shoulder mounts and tripods and other microphones that we use. And then lastly, let's go into the editing room. We have two of our best editors in here. We have Calvin and Sam.
I edit and occasionally I act in PSAs.
I edit, run the camera, and just try to keep the show organized along with the anchors.
All right, and welcome to the news team. That's pretty much what we all do, and that's the room.
Awesome. Hopefully some new students want to join the news team next year.
Let's move on to Dawson with the weather.
Good morning, Alex. This week there's going to be mid-50s throughout the week, and Thursday and Friday there's going to be some light rain.
Next, let's head over to Mr. Sagan for this day in history.
Thank you, KK and Casey. Anyway, Elks, you know who I am, so I'll jump right into it. Welcome to this day in history for April 25th. Our first story of the day is in the year 1915 during World War I. The Battle of Gallipoli begins, which was the invasion of the Turkish peninsula of Gallipoli by the British, the French, Indian, Newfoundland, Australian, New Zealand troops with landings at Anzac Cove and Cape Helles. Our second story of the day is in the year 1960, the United States Navy submarine, the USS Triton, completed the very first submerged circumnavigation of the globe. For those of you who don't know, circumnavigation means basically sailing around the entire world. They're the first to do that. Now on to some stories that are out of this world.
Their capacity for good. I have sent them you, my only son.
In 1983, Pioneer 10, an American space probe that also completed the very first mission to Jupiter, traveled beyond Pluto's orbit, which is farther than 7.5 billion kilometers from Earth. That's pretty amazing. All right, Alex, that's all the history I've got for you today. I'm Mr. Sagan. Thank you, and back to you in the studio.
That's it for our weekly segments. Next up, the place with the best Chipotle chicken melts in the world, formerly known as the Hallway Cafe.
My name is Dan Laram. I'm at 12th. My name is Mark Salazar. I'm also a senior. All of the choices we have now are a lot more healthy and more beneficial to the students. So I think that alone is a big enough factor that should come in. It's good, high quality food, but it's also healthy.
That's about it for our show, but before we go,
we have our commercial. Hope you guys enjoy.
What's up, man?
Hi, friend.
Why are you doing all this homework?
Oh man, you know, I just have to finish out strong and do good in school. Because I'm cool.
You want to hop on that senior slide?
What is that?
Come with me.
Where are we going? I'm excited. So what is this senior slide?
Bro, once you get on that senior slide, all your worries, all your stress, everything goes away. No more homework, no more nothing.
What? For real? Dude, that's sick. So what do I have to do to get on the senior slide?
There you go. Now you're on the senior slide. It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it, man.
There are some side effects.
What do you mean?
Like, you might not pass all your classes. You might not graduate. If you do, you'll have bad grades going into college, so you might not get in, but like, it's all worth it, right?
that wraps it up for this week's news show. Hope you all enjoyed.
I'm KK.
And I'm Casey. Thanks for watching.
And remember, it's good to be an elk.